But okay. Good day, everyone. My name is Coach Salisu. With me on this call is Coach Mo, as well as Dollar Queen, Coach King, and a host of others. The session is titled Psychology of Trading. The reason why a lot of Africans and even Nigeria specifically, we have a lot of people that they want to make money, but they don't want to put in the work. And that's why you see that most of the time your hand gets burnt. You get burnt, you get scammed because you don't want to do anything and you want to make money. The only place you can make money without doing anything is when you enter heaven. Only that, as far as you are not in heaven yet, my brother, you must put a little effort, and we have made it very easy for you, right? We have talked about the series that we have been doing for this psychology of trading. We've done 3 classes. The first one is the principle of mentalism. The second is the principle of correspondence. The third is principle of vibration. All these things are things you will put together. I think there are like 7 or 10 of them, principles. All these things are things you need to bring together when you are looking at the chart. That's when you start to go into trading, looking at the chart and learn how to analyze by yourself. It's all about your mind. If you don't have this skill, you don't have this psychology trained well, you don't polish your mind, you will end up, you will end up losing money if you're trading futures. But however, if you're trading sports market, you can never lose money. It's important you don't joke with Zoom session. If you cannot attend Zoom session, make sure you watch the recording. A lot of people will be saying that this trading is hard, I don't think I can do it. That is why we make it easy for you. You don't need to stress yourself, right? If you go to our channel, we have the sports channel, we have the futures channel. Look at the sports channel, you see, we have the future channel. This is the future channel, and this is a signal that was posted today. You must ensure you follow the rule. If you are using 100% of your capital, make sure you use stop loss. That's why you see a stop loss here. And if you are using 10% of your capital, you don't need to use stop loss. That is the instruction. You stay on this channel, don't even download TradingView. You don't need TradingView. That's if you don't want to learn anything. We have done the work for you. Just join the channel, RQTMI Cryptocurrency Crypto Futures channel. That's it. Once you get the link on the group, you join. See it, RQTMI Futures Signal channel. Join it. Once you join, you are not paying anything. It is free. Once you join the channel, right, you have your bot activated. Minimum capital to trade future market with RQTMI signal is $10. $10 is what you need to what? You need $10 to trade future market minimum. If you're only having $10 as your capital, it means you have to use stop loss. If you have $100 and you are using the whole of the $100 to trade, that means that is 100% of your capital, you must use stop loss. But if you have $100 and you're using $10, which is 10% of the $100 to trade, you don't need stop loss. This is very important. You can see we only use a standard of 10x. 10x means if the coin rise by 2%, you're going to make 20%. 10 times 2, 20. If you have $10 on the coin and the coin rise by 2%, you're going to make 10 times 2, which is 20% of $10. It depends on how much you have on the coin. If you are using the leverage of 10x and you find out that you have if you have $10, for example, and you are using a leverage of 10x, it means you are going to use 10 times 10. Binance is borrowing you $90 to add to your $10 so that you will have $100, right? But the profit is on the $10, not on the $100. Yes, you are going to be using a setting of $100 using Magic 4 by the time you impute the capital, which is $100. But your actual money on that $100 is $10. So if you are using Magic 4, once it gets to the fifth call, you find out that first call to fifth call is 0.1. Once it gets to fifth call, 75% of your capital will enter the account, which means 7.5. 75% of $10 is 7.5. So the remaining 2% is for safety of liquidation, right? So if you have $7.5 and you're taking what, like for example, this signal is 1.5%. So you're going to make 15% of $7.5. So if you go to your calculator, 15% of $7.5 is what? $1.1. If you do this 10 times, you have made what? If you do this 10 times, you have made $11, which is 100% or 110% of your capital. You get with your $10. With your $10, you have made $11. That is it. And you must ensure you look at whether you are shorting or you are longing. I'm taking my time to explain this because some people don't understand this. Some people don't understand this. This short you are seeing, meaning that you are selling. When you say long, meaning you are buying. So if you are shorting and the price, what is the current price, is 160. If you are shorting, you need to ensure that you look at the price. Don't just go and pick a signal without looking at the current price. Before I continue, are you guys following? Are you guys following what I'm saying? Are you guys following? Respond on the chat. I know a lot of people will not attend Zoom session. A lot of people will not. They like Nigeria is the capital of where you want to make money without doing anything. That is what I will show you today. The reason why we are so passionate about RoyalQ is because of the fact that your capital remain in your Binance. Even if you're in floating loss for 2 years, your capital cannot leave your Binance. That is the selling point, and that's why RoyalQ stand out among every online business. RoyalQ stand out because your capital is in your Binance. It cannot leave your Binance. Whether you're trading spot, whether you're trading futures, it remains in your Binance, which is very, very important. Because you cannot say somebody else, you cannot giving your money to the third party. It means that you trust that person more than yourself. Please, is it possible for you to trust somebody else more than yourself? To trust somebody else more than yourself? That is why you see that we stand out with RoyalQ. Come rain, come shine. Right? But however, we have made it easy for you. You don't need to download TradingView. Just remain on the chart and learn how to place the signal. And that's all. That's all you do. If you look at it now, I just told you that if you are shorting and the current price is 160, you must ensure that the price is exactly this 160.67 or above. If you are longing, for example, here is long, the price has to be exactly 160.67 or below. These are the things you need to know, and it's in a video that we shared. It's in a video we shared. If you scroll up, you will see the video. Scroll up, you will see the video. By the time you go up, we shared the video for people to be able to see it. How to use stop loss with RoyalQ to trade cryptocurrency futures. How to place trade on RoyalQ futures. How to enable. These are the videos we shared. I'm just trying to give the summary of what is the content of the video. You must ensure if you are shorting, look at it, shine your eyes. The price has to be the exact price of the current price or above. If you are longing, that is, if you are buying, the price has to be the same thing with the current price or below. Memorize that, and that's it. Make sure you use a leverage of 10x. Make sure your take profit is 1.5%. And you make sure that if you're using the whole of your capital, make sure you use stop loss. If you're using 10% of your capital, make sure you use what? If you have $50 now and you're using the whole of your $50, that's 100% of your capital. So you need to use stop loss. But if you have $50 and you are using $10 from the $50, that's when you cannot use. If you like, don't use stop loss. But remember, minimum capital is $10. If your $10 is only what you have, that is 100% of your capital, so you must use stop loss. Right? That being said, I want to believe it's now easy for you. So we also have cryptocurrencies, crypto spot market. Somebody will say, but for some while now we've not post. Yes, we want. There's some signals, 4 or 5, 4 of them. Keep trading them as long as you do not see sold out. If you don't see sold out on a signal, keep trading them. If you sell, trade it. Keep trading it. Keep trading it. Keep trading. Or maybe probably you are trading and your own is pending, and you have some members that you just brought into the business. Just come here and look at, did you see sold out? If there's no sold out, simple. Trade it. Just keep trading it. If you sell, trade. If you sell, trade it. Keep trading it. As long as you do not see sell. You can see ICP was the signal that was posted, and when it sold out, you see, because we are not able to edit it, you can't even delete. You can't delete, you can't edit, and that's why you're still seeing it here. But however, we came down here and we show you what sold out, so you cannot trade ICP again. You can't trade ICP again. That's being said, now if you have this skill, trading skill, if you have trading skill, if you have trading skill, you have no business giving your money to the third party. That's the truth about it. If you have trading skill, let me show you something. I think BTC was a coin that I traded this evening. Right? I think it's going up. I want to. Okay, so BTC was a coin that I traded this evening. I think it's on the 5 minutes. See what it did. I think I want to enter this trade here. I pull the trigger from this place after a market structure shift. Yes, here. Return to the FVG. I pull it here after a CISD. See it from this side. That's the New York session. You can see the New York session from this side. My brother, please look at what he did. Look at what he did. I think I get out of 5x. 5x. No, I think it's 2. I can't remember. Yeah, so you see, look at what BTC did up to this place. This is 9.4x. That's 30%. 30% if you traded BTC. The thing is that if you're trading BTC, you must have big money. Minimum capital, minimum first buy is $100. The reason why we are posting another coin that is not BTC is because most people don't have the capital to trade BTC. That is 9.4R, which is what? 3.3%. That's 30% in less than 24 hours. If you have this skill, my brother, money is not your problem. You just need a laptop and $100, and that's all. You make money if you're broke. That is why the skill is important. This is how we pose. I think Ethereum also did an SMT with Ethereum. There was an SMT with Ethereum, and Ethereum did mad and crazy move, 50% in less than 24 hours. Still waiting for this coin. I want to even pull the trigger. So look at it. Look at what Ethereum did. I think after it did a SMT, right, with the CISD, right, from this side. My students are on this call, they know what I'm referring to as CISD, right? I think it's from this side, yeah. From the 5 minutes, yes, here. There is CISD here, right? From this place, your stop loss is above this swing high. See what it did, 5x. That is 4.5%. 4.5%. 50%, sorry, 50%. In less than 24 hours. And you now say I should go and be waiting for how many percent in 1 month, when I can cash out this thing in less than 24 hours. That's the beauty of a skill. That's the beauty of skill. So it's very important for you to, if you like, you say you don't need the skill. You don't need the skill. So you just stay on the chart. Stay on the chart, and that's it. Pick it from the spot, or you can pick it from the futures. That's all you do. That's all you do. Very important. Now, I will show you at the end of this session, I think I will show you why I feel that you should focus. Stay focused, stay consistent, and the sky will be your main limit. But however, before that, I'm open to questions. You can see the numbers. I'm open to question. If you have any question, let me know. I just show you how you can use the spot and future signal. Very important. Some people will say, but they bring RoyalQ doesn't bring they bring money quick. If you're looking for fast money, that is the pathway of the devil. Somebody will say, why are you saying this? This, that. Let me show you something. I will show you something. When you go to your Facebook, right? I will show you 2 channels. When you search for DW Africa, DW Africa is a place where they post news around Africa. You can see the follower. Check the follower so that you don't follow the fake one. See it? I'm not even saying you should follow, just news. Right? Look at what happened to this lady. This lady, scroll down. This lady is what? UK court just jailed her today because of over a 5 billion Bitcoin scam in China. And she was able to what? Look at what happened. A UK court has sentenced Jian Qian to 11 years and 8 months in multi-billion-dollar Bitcoin scam. This is what we are telling you. These people, how many people did she scam? 128,000. 128,000. And how much was it? How much was it? 5 billion, $6.6 billion. She has been running away. And today, look at it. It's not me that said it. Look at it. If these people's capital were in their custody, if their capital was in their custody, will they lose money? That is what we are telling you, right? That's what we are telling you. If your capital is in your Binance, don't you have peace of mind? Yes, you can use your phone. It depends on you, but I prefer the best thing is to use laptop. But however, you can still use your phone if you want to. But my brother, if you want to really go into trading full time and enjoying it, you better use a laptop. You better use a laptop. I can show you. If you go to the Telegram, you see when UK government here. That's why you see that it's not me. I don't check the Telegram. The Telegram. You see where the video on how she was arrested. I think it's this. You see, Carrie, you think it's the Telegram where you see the video on how she was in her room sleeping before she was arrested. So that's it. We pray that God will protect us from such. But however, you also have to protect yourself, right? You need to be able to be conscious. The reason why you see us do RoyalQ full time is because any investor is coming to give us his or her money. His or her money remain in his or her Binance. It remain in your Binance. You cannot leave your Binance, whether it's spot or it's futures. That's the beauty of it, right? You have peace of mind. Even if somebody has $50,000 that you know that is in his Binance, he cannot come and be telling you this, that. You tell him, did you give me your money, sir? Did you give me your money? Or ma, did you give me your money? Your money remain in your Binance. That's the beauty of it. So you have peace of mind and you can sleep with your 2 eyes closed. That's very, very important. But however, if you master this trading skill, you have the skill, my brother, what else are you looking for? You join, maybe for example, on this call now we have Coach Wealth, who is one of my students, and even Moideen is one of my students. They are among the best students in RKTMI Academy. So far, you just give these guys laptop and even $20. They will just look at the chart and cash out because they have the skill. So, however, if you say you cannot learn the skill, probably yes, I understand. You're a family man and you are an executive person. what do you need to do? You just need to what? Stay on the channel. On the spot or futures. If you want to trade spot, just stay on the channel and keep trading. Once you do not see sold out, trade the coin. If you sell, keep trading the coin. But once you see sold out, that coins you're seeing there are monitored, 24/7 monitoring. Right? But once you see sold out, fine. You can go and wait for another, pick another one. Right? For the futures, the signal time period is between 8 to 12, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Right? 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Right? Those are the time frame. Once you see it's 5 p.m., you do not see any signal, you stay away from the chart. You stay on, but I'm just looking at the combined time because right now we are currently in summer, if I'm not mistaken. We are currently, I have about 3 coins running on futures and one got liquidated. What happened to the other 2? You are not picking these coins you are trading is not from the RKTMI futures signal channel, so I can't say anything about it because I can only talk about the signal you see on that channel. But however, if you have 3 coins that are running, what happened to the other 2? I don't know how you pick it. I don't know what the name of the coin. If so, I don't know. Probably maybe you would want to drop the names, right? So I can only vet a coin that is on that channel. I don't know how you picked it. But however, if you are longing, that is why you see your RKTMI does not use indicator to trade. You can't use indicator to excel in this futures. Okay, somebody say if I have 3 coins running, it depends. Yes, now if you have 3 coins running, one got liquidated, the remaining 2 is possible that the remaining 2 might not be liquidated. Maybe probably you longed the whole of the 3 you longed, and maybe you short 1 and you long 2. So if that one that you short take you out, the remaining 2 can go up and sell. That's it. But our standard and recommendation based on the fact that we need to protect your capital, right? We only trade 1 coin at a time. 1 coin at a time. Very, very important. We trade 1 coin at a time. That's very, very important. Right? We don't trade multiple coins. 1 coin at a time. Just analyze the coin, and the coin we trade. Mostly you see us trade Solana, Ethereum, BNB most of the time. Most of the time, because of all those coins, no any exchange can delete them. No exchange can delete Bitcoin, except they're saying you want to die. And no any exchange can delete Ethereum. No any exchange can delete BNB. Not talk of Solana. You get, these are 3 fundamental, 4, 5 fundamental coins. ADA, even ADA, Uni, Cake, right? SRP. These are good coins that you hardly can see. You hardly can see an exchange delete. That's why we see us trade them, and we use it as our signal for you to trade with peace of mind, right? However, I just told you, gave you 2 options. If you want the skill, if you want to go for the skill, get back to your upline to connect you to RQTMI Academy, where you will learn and you become like Coach Wells, you become like Muidi, that you see them post their results on a steadily on the group. But if you don't have the time to learn, you are an executive person, or you are a married woman that have children and you have to go to work, my sister, no need to stress yourself. Remain on the channel. Look at the time. Just once in a while, switch on the bell on your WhatsApp. Switch on the bell on your WhatsApp. All right. When you switch on the bell on your WhatsApp, on the WhatsApp channel, so that once a signal pop up, maybe you can even use a sound. A sound, immediately a signal comes, you should make sound. So that you just pick your trade and you trade. Simple as ABC. You don't need to learn anything. Don't even need to download TradingView if you're an executive person. But if you want to go further, it's fine. So what else do you need to excel? I myself, I love trading futures. I love trading futures. All right, so if you have any question, drop it on the chat before we end this session. I don't want this session to be long so that people will be able to watch it. Please, if you have any question as regards using the signal, let me know. Let me know. Don't forget. Okay. I'm looking at the chat now. Type it on the chat. Type in on the chat. Any question, type it on the chat. If you have any question, type it on the chat. Questions, we're waiting for questions. Type it on the chat. I'm still waiting to read out questions. Any challenge? Let me know. Any challenge? Let me know any challenge. Let me know. Okay, I can see the 20 of us on this call don't have any question. We are okay. So which means everybody understand how to use the RQTMI spot and futures. How do we get about the signal sent if you get to see the signal late? If the signal comes in late, means it has passed you by. Tomorrow is another day. The good thing about the cryptocurrency market is money cannot finish in the market. Money is always on the market 24/7. So if you miss the signal, you wait for tomorrow. If you have the skill, you trade it yourself. But if you don't have the skill, you wait for tomorrow's signal. I just gave you the time frame between 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. that time, or between 9 p.m. to 12 p.m. 9 p.m. to 12 p.m. I posted the time frame. I think I will post it again on the channel so that you take note of the time. And once the time is past, maybe once it's past 12, forget about the signal. Once it's past 5, forget about signal. Forget about signal. Tomorrow is another day. That's just it. Right? No. Okay, so I think I've exhausted the question. Okay, so somebody wants to ask question. Queen Rookie, you can unmute, you can talk. Unmute your mic and talk.
Good evening, Coach.
Yeah, good evening.
Okay. Please, I want to know between you explain if you're using 10% of your capital and if you want to use the 100% of your capital, between the two, which is better?
I just gave you the two now. You really want to choose now?
Yes, I was even typing just now. I wanted to type the question, but I think I just decided to ask as in verbally.
When you say which one is a function of your mind.
Which one is from experience? You have been doing it, you have been there.
Me.
I don't know if you can tell us which is better.
Me. I can use 5K, I can use 10K. In fact, I can even use 20K on futures. That's me. Because I know what I'm doing. But somebody else that's even using.
But can we follow you? Can we follow you like that and do something like that?
Don't follow me, because me, I'm doing this for 5 years. So don't come and follow me. The thing is that you are not the one that will analyze the coin. You are not. If you don't want to learn anything, that's why I just gave you two options. You don't want to learn anything. In fact, I don't want to download trade. Don't even. In fact, it's a taboo for you to even download trade. If you don't download it, don't download it. Remain on the channel, futures and sports. Once you see signal, in fact, you're my downline, so I'll post the signal on your P chart. In fact, to the extent that I will send it to your P chart. At the time that you are seeing the signal, we are posting it on the channel, I will send it to your P chart. So you just sit down. In fact, time has come where if your babe or your wife asks you money, just give her signal. Trade this, take 2%, take 20%. Don't need to give her money. You are past that stage if you have the skill. You get? So we will send the signal to you. You will just pick your gun. As far as I'm concerned, if you are using 100% of your capital, if the loss is like 1%, that means you're going to lose 10% of the, like $2 or $3. You're not going to liquidate because of the way we do it. But if you are using 10% of your capital, if you're using 10% of your capital, the liquidation is hard because you are not using stop loss.
Exactly.
It will be difficult. You're not using stop loss, but you are using 10% of your capital. Before that 10% of your capital can even liquidate, you must have even do turnover of even 5x of that money, or even 3x of that money. You get? So it depends on you, your psychology.
It depends on you. Some people, when they lose $5, hey, they cannot sleep. You get. But me, even if I lose 20 or 30 or 40 or 100 or even 200 or $500, I have the skill. I know that I can make back that money. That is why we gave the option, and we don't want to say this one is good. This is a function of you that you are using it. Which one you think is okay? But however, if you are using 100% of your capital, you know you make more money. But there is also a risk. But the risk is that
Exactly, it's the risk now, and just like you said, the psychology of that person involved. That okay, what can what can you lose, and you just take it in good faith. You not start killing yourself silently and all that. That is where the
and that is why
psychology comes in.
we have stop loss. So if you are using $100 and you're using the whole of your $100 and you have a stop loss, you might end up losing $3 or $5. Tomorrow you pick a trade again, you make back $15. Have you not recovered the money back? For example, this trade now that was posted today that did 15%. Let's say you are using $100. By the time it gets to the fifth call, 75% has entered the coin of your capital will enter the coin, which is $75. So you're going to make 15% of them, which is $11 from your $100. You get. So if the stop loss is 0.5, let's say 5%, 5%, no, 0.5% times 10. That's like if the stop loss is 0.05 times 10 times 100. Sorry. If the stop loss is 5, you lose $5 or $3. Sorry, $3 or $2. It depends on what the stop loss is. Is it 0.2%? It all depends on what the stop loss is. You get.
So that's it. So you are risking $2 to make $11, which makes a lot of sense instead of going to liquidate the whole of the money. That's why you use stop loss. So it's up to you. It's up to you. But I will suggest you use 10% so that you will not use that stop loss.
Okay.
Well, as a starter. Okay, somebody asked a question. Can one still trade with MACD? We have all stopped all those MACD indicators because we want to make the work easy for you. If you come into the business, you don't need to learn anything. If you are the one that don't want to learn anything, just learn how to place the trade. I just show you how you can place the trade with Royalty. If you don't know, I will also drop the video again. If you go to the WhatsApp channel, the futures, this is the futures. If I scroll up, you will see the video. Let me drag the video again. That will guide you on how you can place futures signal. If you see it, cryptocurrency futures setup board. You see it, it will guide you on how you can. I've posted it on the channel. If you're on the channel, you see it, how to use stop loss and how to place trade on Royalty futures. All these things are there, right? Even on the spot, market. If you're on the spot, you don't know how to place trade, let me pick it. I think I will send the video there on the spot later on so that you will learn. If you don't want to do futures, you want to just do spot. You want to just do spot alone. You can decide to stick to spot as long as you do not see sold out on the coin. You can keep trading the coin. Just keep trading it. That's simple. But however, if you say you want to learn, you want to focus, you want to be a professional trader, you can join RKTMI Academy, Crypto Sport Academy. Get back to your upline to connect you to the academy so that you will start your trading journey. You start learning small, and in the next 6 months or 3 months or even less than 2 months, you'll be able to grab everything. All right, let me go back to the chart. I see somebody say when the style is short, if the current price is below the one on the group chart, can we still trade? I just said it now. I said if you see short, the price has to be exactly what you're seeing there or above. For example, if they say you should short and the current price is $2, the price that you are going to see in your royalty has to be $2 or above $2, maybe like $3 or $4 or 2.2 or 2.1, as long as it's above. But when you want to long, the price you are seeing in your royalty has to be $2 or below $2. That is 1.9 or 1.8, as long as it's less than 2. Take note of that. We don't post signal anyhow. We don't post. Somebody say, some people are saying signal are not dropping often. Can you please tell us my brother, can you please tell us the reason why RKTMI doesn't drop signal randomly or frequently? We don't drop. If we don't see a quality high probability setup, we don't just drop it like that. If we drop anyhow and you lose money, you are going to say, hey, it's not working. Hey, Africans and Nigerians, they can promote negativity. In fact, negativity is their shadow. They can immediately see negative thing, they can promote it. It's not working. Hey, this. That is why we're taking our time. Even if you don't see signal, we take our time to analyze and send it on the chart. And that's why you see us come up with what? Stop loss and without stop loss. Please take note of that. Mark D, somebody say, can one still trade with? No. We don't use signal. We don't use indicators to trade. If you cannot analyze it yourself, you cannot use smart model, RKTMI smart model 1 to trade. Just stay on the channel and wait for the signal. Simple. If you get to see the signal late, my brother, stay away from it. Tomorrow is another day. You must not trade. You force it. The signal has passed you by. Tomorrow is another day. All right. I can see no more question again. Right? If I was talking, if we are here and we are talking about a business that you can make 300% in 2 hours, you see the number will reach the number of participants we skyrocket to if not 500,000 or even 500 people. You skyrocket to 2,000 or even 3,000 people. But when you're talking about a legal and genuine skill, you will not see people there. You will not see people there. That is Africa and Nigeria for you. But we hope that we can change the narrative, just like Dangote is changing the narrative. He discovered the problem of Africa as regards refining crude oil, and as you can see today, he's trying to make his refinery one of the best in the world, the largest and in the world after India. India is currently number 1 as regards a single refinery. He wants to make his own 1.5, so we can also change the narrative. As a graduate, we just need to find a problem and solve and you cash out. Right? That's the problem of Nigeria, problem of Africa. Problem of Africa is what? They are Ponzi mindset related. So you as a graduate, even if you have a job, you can use the Royal IQ to solve that problem. How? By first breaking the business to the person. Tell the person the church truth about Royal IQ business. You don't hide anything. And it's now up to the person to choose or to let go. It's up to the person. Right? Once you tell the person the truth, if he doesn't want to, now some people will go. It's not, my brother, this life is not about and spend hours. The hours you spend in terms of prayer will help you a lot, right? Whether you are a Muslim or Christian, it is to attract opportunity to you. And once the opportunity comes to you, you need to what? You need to put in the work to get it, to turn the opportunity to money. Right? That is the effectiveness of the prayer. But when you sit down and say you don't want to do anything, you are praying, but you don't want to do anything. You want to make money without doing anything. That's the only thing that can happen in heaven. As long as you're in this world, you must do something. And that's what I just showed you now. Even if we are the one that analyze the coin for you to be able to trade it, you still have to what? You still have to learn how to place the trade on your Royal IQ. So you are still learning something. Right? So I think with this, we've come to the end of the session. Thank you very much for your presence. We do this Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, 9 p.m. See you in our next class, Friday, 9 p.m. Have a wonderful and beautiful night rest. Bye, everyone.